Hey guys, welcome back to the vlogs. I haven't vlogged for so long. It feels so weird to be vlogging, especially on this Canon G7X, because for the past year or so I've been using my phone to film all of my content, edit, upload. Everything has been on my phone, but this year I really want to bring back using my Canon and have a healthier lifestyle of working instead of working from the sofa or working from a coffee shop. I just wanted to quickly explain why I stopped vlogging. I don't want to come back and just be like, oh yeah, like I'm just starting to vlog again, but I just disappeared. I didn't make videos for a while, didn't share anything with you guys. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, then you've probably seen like my daily life here and there, but in terms of sharing what's going on in my life, I didn't share anything at all. And to be honest, I feel like I've been trying to keep everything private. A lot has happened in my life. I feel like for the past few years, there's quite a lot of changes in my life in terms of friends, people who have come and gone, and yes, quite a lot has happened, but I've never really sat down and shared it or planned to share it, because obviously that's kind of like my life, and if I learned anything from my divorce, it would be to not put everything online. So yeah, that basically explains why I stopped vlogging. Just a lot had been going on. I found it hard to strike a balance between everything, juggling Aiden as a solo mum, and then, as you guys know, I also set up a bridal makeup business. So I'm also a bridal hair and makeup artist now. Last year was so busy that I literally burnt myself out, and I promised myself that this year, 2025, I'm going to take it easy, take it slow, and focus on my health. For the past year or so, I've also been diagnosed with an autoimmune disease, which isn't great, and when I found out I was just like, what the fuck. But I am managing it, so that's kind of all good. I've also had family problems, which I don't ever really talk about online. I come from a very dysfunctional family, and as I got older and as I became a mum myself, I just realised how toxic it was. And I feel like when you're the black sheep of the family, when you're the one who speaks out and calls people out on their bullshit, you're labelled as the troubled one. The reason why I never talk about my hardships or things that are going on in my life that are not so great, because I hate for people to think that I'm putting online to gain pity or gain sympathy or anything like that, and that is the last thing that I ever want to do, and that's why I don't share anything. But then at the same time, when I watch people who are going through similar stuff that I'm going through, I find comfort, and it kind of helps me as well, because I know that somebody else is going through this. I'm not alone. Like, it's weird, isn't it? Like, I've realised that I've developed hyper independence as well, and I read somewhere that said people develop hyper independence is because everyone around you has always disappointed you, so you've just learned to rely on yourself. And honestly, that couldn't be any more true. I rely on myself for a lot of things, but then it is hard, but at the same time I don't experience disappointment anymore. Aiden is now 9 years old, and I will include him in my next vlog when I get into the swing of vlogging again. We do so much together. We go everywhere together. We go on days out, we go on holiday. Last year we went to Spain, and then when I took him to Rome for his birthday. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that already, but in case you don't, then you probably have no idea. But yeah, we do so many things together, and we are like two peas in a pod. And I think that when it comes to my dating life, a lot of people ask me, oh, why are you not dating? Why have you not got a boyfriend? Blah, blah, blah. And the truth is, I if I have spare time, I would rather spend it with Aiden than dating, which sounds, I don't know, I feel like as a mother, and especially because sometimes at the weekends he goes with his dad, I feel like my time with him isn't that much, isn't that long, because Monday to Friday he's also in school, so technically I only see him after school. So I am really grateful when he stays for the weekend and we go out and do lots of like really fun stuff. But also the main point is I am so content and so happy with myself. I genuinely, it sounds really weird, it's a very Leo thing to say, but I genuinely make myself so happy. I take myself on dates, I buy myself nice things, I have friends who I go out with, and you know, I like to spend a lot of time at home just hibernating, or you know, playing with makeup, vlogging, doing social media stuff. I feel like I've got such a nice setup in life, and I'm so happy and content that every time I date, I feel like the guy either has to bring something to the table that makes my life even better, or I just feel like there's no point at all. But yeah, that pretty much sums up why I haven't been vlogging. It's not that I haven't been wanting to, but I feel like when you're going through so much mentally, the last thing you want to do is kind of like share it to the world or get a camera out and pretend to be like, wow, like my life's so perfect kind of thing, when it's not. And I feel like YouTube is the first social media platform that I started, and I want to keep it authentic, keep it the way I started it, just me, like just your everyday girl just trying to get through life. I was trying to get through uni when I started YouTube, so now I'm just trying to get through adulthood and life. So if you're still sticking around and if you still come back to watch my videos, I am forever grateful. You'll never understand. Because I was filming a tutorial, I'll give you a sneak peek of what I've been using lately. I've completely changed my skincare routine. I'm not even a different person, even everything that I use is different now. Guys, we have a lot of catching up to do. A lot has happened in my life, and yeah, anyways, we'll talk about that another day. But Tater Cushion Foundation, been using this for nearly a year now. It's honestly the best. I have 24W, 21W and 17. The 17 is really pale for me. If I never went on holiday and I never got a tan, then that would be my winter colour. But because I went on holiday in the summer, I was using 24W. I was pretty tanned. I went on 3 sun holidays, so I came back a completely different colour. And now that it's fading and I've gone back to kind of like my natural colour but with just a slight tan, I'm using 21W Natural Ivory. So these are the 3 that I have in my kit. I've actually gone through so many of these already. These are kind of like the second or third batch that I've gone through. Blushes, these MAC blushes are my absolute favourite. These are the Cushion Glow Play Blush. The texture's really nice, like a cream blush, but it's not that creamy. It's like kind of spongy, it's really soft, feels like a cushion. Really like that. And I have these 3 colours which are my staples. So this one is like a nice beige colour. This is a nice everyday colour called Ginger Look. This one is That's Peachy, obviously a very peachy colour, and then this one's more of a pink toned colour, and this one is called Cheek Up. Honestly, these 3 blushes have been my most used blushes from 2024. Also, this palette, I'm so sad, I actually smashed it yesterday, but this is my contour and highlight palette. This is the only palette you will need if you have similar skin tone to mine. As you can see, it's very well loved and it's very well smashed too. So highlight colour, shimmer highlight, that one's a matte one, which is really good for creating shadows and highlights. A matte contour powder, 2 colours. This one's a little bit lighter than this one, so you can mix and match it, but it's very well loved. It's the only contour palette that I've been using for like the past year or so, and these shades are fantastic because they're not too warm but they're not too ashy. Yeah, it's number 101. So I've just finished filming a makeup tutorial for TikTok. Down here looks like a right mess right now. Using the Canon G7X is bringing back a blast from the past. I feel like YouTube was the first social media platform that I really focused on and really enjoyed. It's really weird coming back to it and like doing it all over again, and I feel like some of you guys may have been with me from the start, but I feel like I'm not even the same person anymore. Yeah, it's a really weird feeling. Anyways, I just wanted to show you this palette because I used this today, and if you're wondering why I have so much blush on, I basically did a makeup, like it's called the Idol filter on TikTok, so basically it's going viral, and it's a makeup look that involves a lot of blush. It's very it looks like a filter, but people have been recreating the look, and to achieve that look you need a lot of blusher because it looks like a cartoon dolly filter. So yeah, that's probably why I'm looking so dolly right now. But doing tutorials like this has made me realise that I don't actually wear enough blush. I used to never wear blush in my 20s. I only got into blush when I was in my 30s, and now I really like blush. It's the one step of my makeup routine I don't skip, because I feel like, especially because of my complexion, sometimes I can look really washed out. So anyways, while I'm babbling on, I wanted to show you this P. Louise palette that I got, I think it was Black Friday. It was really inexpensive. It was like £20 or something from TikTok shop, and it was really quick to arrive. And as you can see, it's got so many different gorgeous colours, all nudes, different warms. They're all warm toned, which I really like because that is my kind of vibe. And there's a range of peach to pinks to nudes and browns. I think it's called the bridal palette. It's the bridal palette, but I don't use this on my brides because this is mine. This is what I use on myself. I feel like in my bridal kit I have better quality eyeshadows. I just think that this is really good for the price. It's not like the best eyeshadows I've ever used. In terms of eyeshadows, in terms of quality, I would say Natasha Denona, and I still like my Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes. Those are really good, blend really well, really pigmented, not much fallout. Whereas this one isn't as good as quality, but for the price and the colour range, I really like using it. And it's just one of those palettes that you pull out and you've got every single colour that you could possibly need in one place. I've just dropped off Aiden at school, and I've just come into my garden centre food hall. Look at all of these jams. I'm really looking forward to finding a chili jam. I got a chili jam from here last time and it was so good, but that was so long ago. I don't even know if they still do it. But there is, look at all of these honeys. Look at all of these freshly baked cakes. It makes me so sad that I don't eat stuff like this anymore, because when I see it I want it, but then I know it's not good for me. I think I'm going to get one of these for Aiden for when he finishes school as his snack. So I just got him this one. It's the caramel brownie because his favourite flavours are white chocolate, brownies and salted caramel, so that is perfect for him. Just try and close this with one hand. There we go. These are so good. I always get them when I'm on holiday in Europe. They're definitely not £2.29 in Europe, so yeah, they're really good. Try it if you haven't tried them. This is the reason why I come to this shop. It's because they have lots of fresh meat and they have a butcher's right there, so I come and get my steaks and chicken now in bulk because it's not only more fresh but it's a lot cheaper as well. Like you can get 4 big chicken legs for £5. So I just kind of like stock up and put some in the freezer. So there's 4 sirloin steaks for £10. You cannot get it at that price at anywhere else. Like even in the more affordable supermarkets like Aldi and Lidl, they're like £5 each. So 4 for £10 is actually such a bargain. Lunch is ready. So today I've gone for a sirloin steak cooked medium rare, and 2 poached / fried eggs. I did it in a frying pan, so this is a new way where you just add a little bit of water and add a lid, and then your fried eggs become like poached, and it cooks perfectly every single time. And yeah, this is my lunch, because yesterday I had a bit of an indulgent day and I ate a few things that are not very good for me, so today I'm cutting it back and being good, and yeah, not having any gluten today. Hey guys, happy Saturday, it's the weekend. Today I'm gonna spend the day filming some videos and also changing my bed sheets, doing the washing up laundry, and then I need to go do some food shopping. Aiden's at his dad's, so that gives me a bit more time and flexibility when it comes to doing things on the weekends. I thought I'd just check you in before I forget, because this whole vlogging thing it's not new to me, but I feel like because I haven't done it for so long, sometimes I just forget that my camera is there, when really I should be taking you guys with me to do exciting things, or even just like boring things. Just came to my local like small shopping centre, and I'm so pleased when I see stuff like this, because it makes it so easy without going to a Chinese supermarket to stock up on food and snacks. And also all of the Sanrio stuff as well. When I was a kid, this would have been my heaven. By the way, these are really good. Sweet potato chips. And what else is good? I literally grew up on these, and to find them in just like a random shop in my local mall is yeah, it's really makes me happy. It makes the inner child very, very happy. These drinks are amazing as well. Hello Kitty noodles. Oh my god, my 10-year-old self would have been screaming for that. So cute. It is tiny though. Look at how small that little portion is compared to like a regular cup noodle. Sorry, but £4.50 for a cup noodle. I'm pleased to see that these are available, but I will not be paying £4.50 for a cup noodle.